Oh, you got way nicer that camera.
What is happening, everyone? Thanks for tuning in. We got Ryan with Victory Outdoor Services in the house. He's slouched down a little bit, but he's probably a foot taller than me. Yeah, we're going to be doing a 2-on-1 challenge. Him and
Big Ray.
Big Ray.
Yeah,
he's
Big
about
Ray.
the same height as you almost.
He's not the same height, but he's got some girth.
Same width.
He's got your girth. He's got your girth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to be doing a challenge tomorrow, but we're not going to tell everybody where it's at. It's not a big location, so we don't want to bombard them with a lot of stuff. And you might have a lot of questions for me. I know you said outside.
I got some questions.
So he can ask me questions on here, but if you want to ask him, if you want to look in the descriptions, I already have his Facebook and his YouTube in the descriptions of this video. So if you want to check his channel out, his video might come out before mine of the eating challenge. Because
2 weeks, I don't know.
Okay, I'm like 2 months because I'm my London trip.
Yeah.
So I'm I try to do mine in order. So his video is going to come out first if you want to see it, and then you can see mine. He might chop his up because he probably lost, and he might look like he won in his. I don't know. He might not even show up.
Yeah. oh, we're going to show up. We've been training for this.
Oh yeah,
we've been training for this.
Yeah. So we're let me get this way a little bit. There we go.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah, so if I could ask you a question or two.
Yeah, go ahead. And guys, the people that are subscribing here are the only ones that can chat for 20 minutes. So I want to give you guys, but we're going to chat. He's going to ask me some questions, and then I'm going to go back and answer your questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
So first question I have, how did you get into competitive eating? Because that's just not something that falls in your lap. Or maybe you were a little kid and you were asking for like thirds and fourths and fifths from your mom. Like how did you realize that you had this special talent?
Well, I did that. I have some theories on how I eat so fast.
Yeah.
My mom, I had to ask her to go in the refrigerator. So I had to run in there and eat before she saw me in there. And then another one, when I get older, she had 25 cats. So I didn't want to sit down and eat to get hair over me. So I would eat real quick, wash my dish, and go. But what happened was I did construction, and there's guys on the, like, I stopped drinking, stopped smoking cigarettes, so I had a lot of time on my hands. And I'm cheap, so I bring my lunch. So I would always have hot dogs because of Memorial Day, Labor Day, and I would fill my freezer up. Well, they would go to McDonald's and come back, and they're gone. It's an hour lunch, but it's too long of a lunch for eating and not long enough to take a nap. So I would eat real quick, go back to work, and they're coming back from McDonald's like, hey, we're gonna eat. I already did it. Like, no, you didn't. Like, yeah, I did. And they signed me up for an eating contest.
Yeah.
And I knew I could eat fast, but I didn't know how fast I could eat compared to people that thought they could eat fast.
Yeah.
Like you.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
I'm already talking smack. Okay, we're gonna be.
We're good. We're gonna have some fun.
Yeah. But the challenge was a big Cuban sandwich, a pint of baked beans, and a pint of potato salad. So a big Cuban. So nobody's ever finished it, and I did it in like 7 minutes or something. And I was picking my teeth with a straw while they were going for second place. I was in my head, I said, I think, what's wrong with them? They can't finish that. And I thought something wrong with me probably. So that's kind of how it started. In the second week, I beat a semi-pro guy across the street a week later.
Yeah.
So
how old were you?
Just probably maybe 8 years ago. And I started late. I started late.
Recent.
Oh yeah, I started late. But then I typed in Man versus Food, St. Louis. That's where I was living at the time, East St. Louis. So I tried to do like 3 or 5 of the eating challenges. That's all I was going to do.
Yeah.
Well, in about 3 more challenges, I got 500.
Yeah.
500 eating challenges. So,
yeah.
And he was surprised. I did about an 8-pound meatball today. So.
I've been trying to like meter myself, get ready for tomorrow.
Yeah.
So this is a really this is an important question. So like as somebody that eats, you eat very regularly huge meals. You do challenges constantly.
Yeah.
It looks like it on the channel. Like how often do you eat like that?
Oh, just usually like
challenge.
I went yesterday and I visited my sister and I didn't order anything. I bought everybody's food. I didn't eat anything. And I told the waiter, and she kept trying to give me to eat. And I said, if that camera's not rolling, I'm making money off of it, I'm not going to eat.
Yeah.
That's how it is. I might snack like a whole handful of animal crackers on the road if I'm hungry. But if that camera's not rolling, I'm not eating.
So you're serious?
Yeah.
So you still know the answer to this question, even though it's a little bit different for you from what you just said. But like, what I would be worried about if I started like training, like we could talk a little bit about that, stretching your stomach on a regular basis or whatever. Like, one of the things that I enjoy is maybe going out to dinner with my wife, having a meal. You know, you have a steak and a potato, and like feeling satiated, having a feeling of being full. You'll feel good. You know what I mean? By eating a normal sized meal, because you're not gonna go eat a 96-ounce steak when you go out with your wife.
No.
Do you still get a feeling like that was a nice meal, or do you just feel like you didn't eat anything at all?
No,
that's a really like big question in my mind.
Well, it still deals with a lot. This is Diet Coke, and this is just some kind of filler. Like,
Yeah.
So I know you ever heard like you drink a lot of water, you lose probably can try to lose weight. If you drink a lot of water. Well, one thing it doesn't sit here as much. It goes fast. It goes out. And another thing is it fills you up in your brain. So when I don't eat, I eat coffee. Like I see you drink a lot of coffee. Well, I drink a pot of coffee, and I get a whole an average person doesn't realize they only drink maybe a half a gallon. Some only a half gallon a month. They don't even drink a lot of water. Yeah. But I do a gallon or a gallon and a half a day. Yeah. Just drink like, oh, I'm hungry. Drink. Yeah. Oh, I'm hungry. So
so if you went out, you would just drink more.
I would drink more water.
If you were in a situation where you didn't want to make yourself look like
I'll
a competitive eater in front of people.
I don't want to just sit there looking too stupid. So I might get a salad, but I'll drink a lot of. Just give me a pitcher of water. So because I'm cheap too. I'm still cheap no matter when I did construction, he didn't mind giving me the credit card to go to Home Depot. He knows that I'm gonna treat his money like mine. Yeah. So if I save him $200 by just thinking 30 minutes about prices, he does. That's how I treat your money like mine. Yeah. So like people try to give me money to sleep in a hotel. I don't sleep in hotels. You saw where I was, right?
Yeah. I saw you. I caught you sleeping in the car.
I heard you coming up, and I was like, But Walmart. Sweet Walmart. I go to Walmart, fall asleep, or rest areas. So it's
So how long you been traveling like this? Are you doing it year round?
7 years. Oh, yeah, all year round.
Yeah. What city are you from? Where do you live?
Well, I don't really live too, but I'm like based out of Sikeston, Missouri. Lambert's home with throw rolls. All right. So my family's all in that area. My media barn, I call it. I got 4 computers in there, and I do media. I edited 18 videos in 18 days, and that's with me going places and getting other footage. Yeah. So it's just nonstop. Yeah. But on your channel, you do concrete. If you guys ever saw Victory Outdoor Services, please, welcome them to the channel. And if you got any questions for him about concrete, I know you did a slump test for people. If people what the hell slump. Yeah. But I worked at concrete. I didn't do too much of the. I did the help just pulling the concrete. Yeah, raking, cleaning tools. I was a laborer, so But my buddy, I was a floor layer first, but drinking kind of messed that up. Oh yeah. So then I did the labor, and my buddy always says, "Well, laborers for people that don't know how to do nothing." Yeah. They didn't have a regular trade. He just jokes around, but. Concrete plant for O'Fallon Scott Air Force Base. They did bridges and they did some big stuff.
Wow, that's cool, man. So how long have you been traveling like this?
Oh, about probably 7 to 8 years.
Yeah. So pretty much right when you got into the eating?
Yeah, 3-week trip.
You just like jumped in the car like, I'm going to make a career out of
it. As much. But then I started like 3 years in, I started telling my boss, not really my boss, I worked for myself, but I worked a lot for big fancy houses in St. Louis, 2 different guys, and I mostly did work for them, but I tell them, hey, Eric, April's coming up, it's a lot of challenges, and I try to tell them, and then when that day comes, like I'll work 5 days a week, then 4, then 3, then maybe 1 or 2, and then it's like I'm off. And he acts like in that he didn't hear it. Like, I said it comes every year, Eric. But but most people they see a professional eater in the car, they think I'm a food reviewer, or they think it's funny. I'm like, it's a full-time job. Yeah,
that's crazy. And honestly, I just became like most of the people that watch the competitive eaters eat on YouTube. You just become like curious. Like the curiosity gets the best of you. And I was like, man, we got to do this. And I was like, Big Ray can eat, just like I can. Like for average people. Yeah. We're not eaters. We've never stretched our stomach.
You're above average earthling.
We're above average eaters for sure. we're gonna prove that tomorrow when we put you to bed. But I'm just saying.
See, there we go. Hey, actually, there was a couple comments I had to kind of just.
You did this against some other guys before too.
Yeah.
But
I kind of had to hide a couple comments. For the most part, though, the people that came over from your channel, they're real nice about it. Some people taking it real seriously.
Even when it sounds like they're taking it seriously, they pretty much are joking too.
Yeah.
Nobody's taking it seriously.
Somebody actually did. I commented back. I saw that. I said, okay, I didn't know, because there was a couple that was like, oh, it's only a joke. If I get beat by two grown men that's a foot taller than me,
that's really
I'm not gonna lose my pride.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lose my pride. How you doing?
Thank you.
Really good.
Yeah.
Are y'all recording a podcast or something?
No, I'm just doing a live for my YouTube.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. What is it?
It's called Musenetic 3000.
What do you do?
Right now, nothing right now, but in the future, I'm going to be reviewing like one of those Sunny D seltzers.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck to you, man.
Yeah. Good luck, man.
All right. Let me see if I got any questions here real quick.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Ryan and Ray are in for a shock. Hey, that's
not. I don't think we're in for a shock, man. I'm not coming into this naive. I've seen your videos. I know what you can do. I saw you eat an 11-pound quesadilla in Las Vegas. Yeah. My jaw almost hit the floor. I was like, 11 pounds.
Yep. The thing about this though,
what?
I can't even tell them what it is, because they might know in this area. So I don't want to say what we're doing, but what we're doing weight wise, it's pretty doable for two big guys. I mean, I'm saying, like, speed wise and capacity, a normal average earthling 2 to 3 pounds. But above average, 5 pounds a piece. So you ever heard a pizza challenge is usually 10 pounds? Because it's hard to find your buddy that can eat the same as you. So that's how they do 10 pounds.
Yeah.
But yeah, but it's not going to be 10 pounds. So it's going to be pretty doable. So it's going to be a good match.
We're going to finish a sandwich.
It's going to be a good match.
We are definitely going to finish a sandwich. I got a question when since you're talking about the weight, when it comes to a food challenge, and obviously you probably like investigate what it is and what it weighs. Does it really come down to just what it weighs, or does it come down to what it is?
What it is,
like you got bread and you got meat and you got beans and like, how do you know, like, when you go to a challenge, you probably like, I know I can finish that because it only weighs 7 pounds and I can eat 8. Or I don't know if I can finish that because it weighs 8 pounds, but it's mostly bread, or it's most. What do you think about that? How do you judge?
Right now, like, I usually 12-pound pizzas.
Oh my goodness!
A 12-pound pizza though, a 12-pound pizza is like an 8.5, 9-pound hamburger. The weight because of the cheese, all the dough and how
the
cheese. It sits in your stomach.
Oh, heavy.
It's just like heavy. It's like tiddlywinks.
Yeah.
So, and if you do pudding, like say if I do 10 pounds of pizza, I probably can do 18 pounds of pudding.
Because it's just different.
Yeah, the volume.
That's
all
really
about
disgusting,
volume.
though. 18 pounds of pudding.
Let me cut this down. The truck just left.
There you go.
But Big Belly Bob's in here. He just did a challenge with me. That's going to be a fun video.
Big Belly Bob.
He does mukbangs, but he's above average earthling.
Yeah.
But I had to help. I can't even
talk about it.
Yeah, I can't even talk about it right now. No,
you can't wreck the secret.
Yeah, his might be coming out earlier on the whiskey bit bar that we did. But I told him I was going to go visit my sister and trick her into being in the challenge with me, and she don't know about it because I just did my brother like that.
Yeah.
The Cinco de Mayo, and it was his birthday, and he came in. And I said, "Hey, can you come over here and get on camera?" And the first pizza challenge I've ever did, I told him he couldn't be on my team. It's not personal, but I need to finish. Well, I didn't know how much I can eat, and I could have done it with him. Yeah. But so on his birthday, I tricked him. We did a challenge together. And I was going to do it with my sister. But guess what? Big Belly Bob, he said it was about 20-pound pizza. If it was a 10-pound pizza, I would do it with my sister. But
no way.
I had a plan. Yeah, so I didn't even do that. But the crust, and I got to this point because let's say it's a 10-pound pizza, same weight, like 10 pounds of feathers, 10 pounds of iron. Yeah. Well, 10 pounds of a bigger, thick dough with less cheese will take me 45 minutes, and a 10-pound, or maybe an hour, but a 10-pound thin crust with the more cheese and thick, 15, 20 minutes. Yeah, so it's crazy. Yeah, I told him, I said, "Is it thin crust?" I said, "No, don't even worry about it." Yeah. Don't even put it in the oven. So I didn't even do that one. So I did the fine Tanos today.
I was thinking about the different kinds of challenges, and I'm not going to say what it is because we don't want to give it away. But some food is just naturally messy. Like you're gonna get it all over your face and your
this one's
beard.
not gonna be like
this
that.
one's gonna be pretty clean. So when you had mentioned that as a suggestion, I was like, man, that's perfect because I don't want to be like all.
I don't want you to
gross
do
on camera.
Yeah.
Like dripping all down.
Like
Because Big Ray's got a beard like about this big.
I call it Walking Dead zombie, like you're eating flesh. Like, so, yeah, I used to dunk everything too. Like that's
dunk it in the water.
That's what I thought you're supposed to do because everybody does it.
Yeah.
If it's a contest and you're dunking, I'm dunking too.
Yeah.
Like if it's a contest, but if it's like just a food challenge, I try to clean up a little bit.
Yeah.
So, I know I probably missed a lot of questions, folks. I'm sorry. Very rarely do I have anybody on here that has asked me questions, and some of you guys probably already know what we're talking about, but he's very intrigued. And I want to thank Krista and Anthony Hall because that's how I knew about you wanting to do.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because what they did is email me. They said, we follow this Victory Outdoor Service. He's looking for a competitive eater.
Yeah.
And that's one good thing that I answer my comments because I wouldn't have saw that. We wouldn't be here today.
Yeah.
So I want to thank them for that. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
And then you got back with me. I try to wait like at least 6 hours so I didn't seem like a chihuahua. Like, oh, yeah. I try to wait 6 hours, okay? But yeah, I was.
Yeah, I just wanted to get somebody to eat with us. I want to do I'm trying to find like 2 or 3 guys. You know what I mean?
I can get anybody here, but you mentioned Joey Chestnut.
I talked to him.
Yeah, he's real busy. Like he never knows. Like
I know.
You get up there like that, you never know what you're going to do time, and there'll be a $10,000 show up thing.
Yeah.
So
no, I know. No, I did talk to him. We're gonna try to work it out, but nothing's set right now. Yeah, he's super busy, man. Super busy.
Maybe you might want to subscribe to his channel. You might see Joey Chestnut on there soon.
I actually did a live stream last weekend, and I told my subscribers to go over there and tell them to eat with me.
Yeah,
and there was I left a comment there, and then had I think 1.3 thousand likes.
There you go.
Yeah, because I re-nicknamed him Joey Peanut, trying to get his attention.
Yeah.
So everybody's calling him Peanut now.
Oh yeah, that's funny. Because we was doing a New York style pizza.
He seems like a nice guy.
Just 2 drunk ladies on St. Patrick's Day. It was before noon. 2 older ladies, and I was having fun. And Joey Chiswick or something, they kept calling him. I said, yeah. I kept saying the name.
That's funny. I want to do like a few of these just for fun this summer.
Hey, you might be.
It's fun to get out
traveling and then going around.
Oh no, not a chance. No, I'm not going to do that. But it's fun to go outside of your regular videos. Once in a while. Yeah. Like sometimes I'll do a video with my family, or we'll go out to eat, or a birthday, maybe a Christmas video. I don't do that very often, but when I do, it's always fun for me. And I thought this would be a lot of fun.
I like that because you had a video saying, people brag about how much they got and stuff about being rich. You had your family in there. Yeah. And I really like that. And it means a lot that you're family orientated. I saw you just went to Las Vegas and did some sand buggies or whatever we call them. YouTube.
Oh yeah. We went riding. I took the guys riding out in the desert.
Yeah,
UTVs.
I never did that, but that just seemed like it'd be fun.
Yeah, we try to have some fun. So
Seth Rose says Ray will be slow man. I heard
Ray is not real fast.
He's a marathon. Is that
he's basically the turtle, and I'm the hare. Yeah. So we ate twice, kind of to prepare for this. We went to Subway first, and this is just a kind of a joke for you, I know. But we ordered what did we order? We ordered 4 footlongs. Don't
tell them how fast it took you. They might.
No, I won't. Okay. But
I don't even know.
I'm just talking about speed. I ate my 2, and Ray was only done with 1. So I took his, and I ate his too.
Okay, that's teamwork.
I ate 2.5, and he ate 1.5.
Okay,
but we got it done.
All right.
He's slower, but I know he can eat a lot. Yeah. So if I start to slow down, like tomorrow, I'm like, I know Ray's got my back.
Okay. Yeah, I tell people, my brain set, the people that comment, I say, I'm glad you're not on my team. Oh, he ate more than you, or I ate more than him. Oh. I don't even see that. I signed up for it.
Yeah.
I know beforehand what's going to happen.
Yeah, you got to be a team.
So you eat 1 slice and I eat the whole rest of it. It's still a team.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Max says, don't forget to warm up.
Oh, speaking of warm up, we should talk about that.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I really don't have any idea how to prepare to eat. I didn't watch no videos how to prepare. Yeah. So basically, yesterday we ate we went to Cousins and did our second practice, and we ate a big meal yesterday for lunch. And then today was just, normal eating. And then a little while before I came here, I just had a salad.
Okay.
And now I'm planning on not eating until lunch. Is that a mistake? Until tomorrow? Should I eat something?
I can't tell what how your body works. I know mine is about 12 hours beforehand. I don't eat, and pretty much.
But if you go too long, it probably
it tightens up
worse,
like,
right?
it tightens up like a raisin.
That's what I'm worried about. Like maybe it's too much.
Well, what I do, and I can tell you this, and I would say drink a whole bunch, but just fluids. And usually I do warm coffee in the morning.
Like get full on fluids.
Okay. Yeah. But I'm not telling anybody to do that. I'm just saying. So, but yeah,
well, I'm just asking for advice so I can beat you tomorrow.
Yeah, I got an excuse. Like I said, I trained them.
There you go.
But yeah,
so this is just all in good fun, man.
That's what
my whole channel and everything. It's just all about having fun. I mean, we're getting work done, but we have fun, man.
Well, tell them what do you do on your channel, because I know we probably missed a lot of questions, but what do you do? What how'd you start your channel?
So it was a little over 3 years ago, and I've been doing concrete my whole adult life since I was 16, and so I've been in business for a long time. And 4 winters ago, I just became interested. Like maybe I should make videos. So I started studying YouTube. I learned how to edit, taught myself how to edit. Mm-hmm. And I really studied for an entire winter. Like I wanted to know how YouTube worked, how to make good videos. I tried to learn everything that I could about YouTube first. You hear a lot of people, almost all the advice you get from the channels that tell you how to do YouTube.
Yeah,
they'll always tell. Yeah, right. Well, they'll always tell you, well, just turn the camera on and make a video. Your videos are gonna be bad for a while, but you'll get better and become good at it eventually. I think that's the worst advice ever. That's not what YouTube wants. I started out with the first video. From the very first video was a good video. If you start on YouTube, you got to make your video a good video from the very beginning. It's the best piece of advice I could give anybody starting YouTube, because as soon as that video hits and YouTube sees that people start watching, my channel blew up.
Oh yeah,
it blew up. I've been doing YouTube for just over 3 years, and I have over 500,000 subscribers. So about 510,000 subscribers.
Facebook's blowing up too.
1.6 million on Facebook.
I think last week is 1.5 million. I thought I just saw it 1.5. Now looked again, like 1.6.
1.6, yeah. But I've just been, so I got kind of lucky also. Like things got to work out for you all the way around. So I started out making good videos. I have a great crew, a lot of funny dynamics with the different guys and the characters. So I got the perfect crew. It was also, at the time, it's not so much anymore, it was the perfect genre. So maybe in your genre of the eating world, there's how many eaters have channels, substantial channels? There's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah.
So in the concrete genre, which I was getting into at the time, there's a lot now. There was some. There was only really a handful of like decent sized channels.
Okay.
So when I got in, like the door was wide open. And the channels that were there, I'm not saying they were bad videos, but the style was all how to.
Yeah.
So there was none that were
family,
more like
niche, like
and the entertainment, the vlog style, the having fun, the daily life as a contractor, all the pressure and stresses and getting angry and guys not showing up. Like people love to see that because it's real.
Yeah.
It's not, this is how you bull float. This is how you screed the concrete. Like you can only watch so much of that.
I do DIFY. I call it do it freaking yourself. Because people always have a better way to do it. Oh, my grandpappy never taught me how to do that. I can do it cheaper, better, faster. So I do it real life. Like I screw up a lot. Yeah. And I put it on camera that I screw up. Like
so do I.
I was in London.
Yep, so do I.
I had some pancakes.
Yeah.
And I thought it was syrup.
Yeah.
Next to it, it looked like it's like runny syrup. It was apple juice, but I put it right on my. Like I didn't know, but I put that on camera. Like I'm not the smartest light pole in America, but like my DIFYs, I do like a Bob Vila. They probably did that 10 hours, and he didn't even do nothing. But he came in and put his thing on. Oh, it fits perfectly. First time. Yeah. And I'm like cursing 3 times and throwing stuff, kick buckets just to be funny. And I put everything in there, and they know that that's what I do. I'm a real person. Some people want to see that other people screw up. Like
most people want to see that because it's relatable. It's not like you're like I don't ever make myself out to be some concrete master. I say all the time, I'm just a very average person. I'm just like 10,000 other contractors out there. I'm just like them. You can't, you got to be humble, man, and you got to be relatable with the regular person, because your audience is all regular people.
No.
They don't want you to be all proud, like I'm the greatest eater and who wants some of this.
Yeah.
You can have fun, like how we're joking and razzing each other or whatever,
Yeah.
but that's all in good fun. Like when you come across as arrogant, and it's just a big turnoff.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
it
saying?
is.
Like,
It
oh,
is.
I'm the best. I hear people say that, man, and they're actually serious. Like, I'm the best. Nobody can beat me. Like, even if that's true, which is probably not, you don't talk like that, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just be a humble person,
I can tell, like,
appreciative. You know,
I'd say I'm professionally unprofessional. And
you can be good. You can say I'm good at what I
yeah.
do. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I'm more of an entertainer now. I don't want to seem like it's a job, like a chore. I want to eat. I want to talk a little bit and joke and just get the meal for free still. But, but you know, so that's just what I like to do. So but like the gentleman here, like I'll try to help people. I'm not the best person to say, hey, most people say keep your videos 12 minutes long. That's the best.
No, it's just bad. It's really bad.
I'm like,
advice.
look, man, I say it's like sex. Okay, you can have it bigger. You just don't got to use it all. But if you have it too short, there's nothing you can do about it. So So fast forward. Yeah, there's a button. Sometimes I copy and paste a video how to fast forward on YouTube. Yeah. So when they say your video's too long, I'm like, here, this will help you out how to fast forward a video. Yeah. You know, and it's like the timestamp shows the number. So you click, you already saw it was an hour long, but you clicked it to say, hey, the video's too long. Yeah.
I'm kind of wonky. I kind of get into the numbers and the analytics like pretty deep.
Yeah.
You know, and I tried to. The thing with my channel, what I analyze, because it's all about watch time. You know that.
Yeah.
It's all about how long a person watches your video. It's about how many minutes they watch before they drop off, because everybody drops off, you know. But if you can hit a certain percentage that you're happy with, that's what you're going for.
Yeah, people watch more than 10 seconds. Okay,
yeah,
watch more. You can fall off like a rock.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah, the very beginning of video.
Yeah.
I honestly think what that is, it's mostly people that click on it and didn't mean to click on it.
Yeah.
Because I click on videos I didn't mean to click on all the time, and then you click off of it. So I think that just wrecks that. You know what I mean? I think that's what that big fall off is.
So I do have a good niche group that I never thought I would make 100,000. I just signed up for my plaque, and so that plaque.
Congratulations, by the way, man. That's awesome.
I never knew I was going to get this many subscribers. So right now, I'm not saying I never want any more over 100,000, but I want the other channel to get bigger. But I'd rather have more quality than quantity.
Yeah,
that's what she said. But it's like
it's true.
I'd rather have more people.
You want the right people,
that know about me. That hey, it's like a family kind of thing.
Yeah,
that's what I want. I don't want just a lot of people randomly just jumping in.
That's one of the
shut up and eat.
That's one of the reasons that I've been hesitant to make too many shorts.
No,
because you can gather a lot of subscribers, but
they don't
want to see your 45-minute video. So.
Okay, I'm sorry. I know I'm neglecting everybody here. I do want to thank all the moderators in here, because when I'm gabbing, I do forget. But if you got any questions right now, this is the time. Just go ahead and say them again. I do apologize. Usually I'm like one-on-one. I usually don't have anybody here. And a lot of times, if you know me, I can't do two things at once sometimes. So, and I try not to say that's what she said much, but it's what happens. I'm just used to it. Some people say, stop saying that. And I tell people in real life, that's who I am. Do you want to watch a fake channel? Watch another channel. I said, this is who I am.
Will it be live streamed or a video? Video, definitely.
It'll be a video. No, I don't like to do a lot of live streams because a lot of stuff can happen.
Go wrong too.
Yeah, then you don't got a video.
Yeah, especially you could even have somebody come in and cause a distraction or you know what I mean.
There was a lot of kids here right before. Yeah, that they was cursing like crazy.
Yeah. You really wouldn't want to do that.
They only started 5 minutes before I was going to go live. It was quiet.
Yeah. I'm putting a building up, a commercial building, and
is that a big piece of property you just bought?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm putting a commercial building. I'm just about to get the building permit. But one of the things I'm doing in the building is I'm going to make a studio, because everywhere else I go, it's very distracting.
Yeah, people's asking.
If you want to do a live, it's nice to have a got place. You're not going to get bothered by anybody.
Well, I tried the egg cartons, the cheap way of doing the sound.
Like the sound,
yeah. It didn't work. I had 180 chickens, so I had plenty.
I seen your chicken on your video. I watched one of your videos on your.
Is it Paul, the brown one?
I don't know.
The one-legged one.
It was a video. You went fishing. You just brought your chicken. You were just chilling in a hammock, like petting your chicken. And the video was like 17 hours long.
That was Paul.
I was just watching before I went to bed.
That's how I get my minutes.
I was just watching. I was like, this was actually kind of fun to watch. To see you petting the chicken. I'm like, who's this guy? He's got a chicken. I thought it was funny, man.
Hey, that's kind of how I get some of my watch minutes. They fall asleep.
Yeah.
Well, a State Farm, I came in, she goes, hey, I watched that video, but she goes, and she was like, don't be mad, but I fell asleep. I said, thank you, because you watched all the ads. And watched the whole video. So I'm going to watch it again.
So everybody tonight, go put on one of his super long videos.
Yeah, it's calming.
And leave it run and just go to bed and wake up in the morning. That's all you need to do. Tomorrow morning, you'll be like, yes.
Yeah, look at them watch minutes.
There you go.
Will it be okay? You ever said that. And what day? Well, it's going to be tomorrow.
That's just going. It's not at Sukasa. Some are questions like people know.
Yeah, even if you guess, I'm not going to tell you.
We're not going to say because they asked that we don't say because people will show up.
Yeah,
they don't want a bunch of people there.
Because actually, my buddy Randy Santel.
Yeah,
he
got
Atlas.
Like this.
Yeah, he got kicked.
Something like that.
He got kicked out of a place in Texas because too many people showed up and they didn't buy nothing. So they was taking real estate up, and they don't understand. And, and that was the first person. They didn't want anybody to videotape, and I don't know what I said to him. I like to talk to people, and they let me record. So he's the first person I text. Yeah. So guess where I just got to record at? I mess with him. He's a good guy. But he comes across as arrogant, and people's like, oh, and the way he why you let him talk to you like that? I said, I will not let anybody talk to me any kind of way if I know they're being ignorant. I said, it's fun. It's just construction talk.
Yeah.
That's how I was like, I won't let I don't care how big, how little, I'm not going to do that. But I said, you never been to one of his events, I bet, because he'll go all around, shake everybody's hand, tell them what he's doing here. If the people don't know, he tells everything about it. It's a real fun event.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
But he comes across as arrogant. Don't be afraid, says Brennan. I watched a video that was over 40 minutes the other day. If we can't remember when it was, but wasn't too long ago. That's almost every video. I try to put some shorter videos out, but I'm one of the, use the concrete, how you got going in 4 years quicker because you was one of the channels that's done well. Yeah. That's how Randy and some of them got millions because they was one of the first ones. But what I do, I'm the only person that really don't. I care what you think. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, but when I come in here, just make a challenge up, and I act like I've been knowing you forever. I don't even know you. What time you give me? Yeah. Just have fun, and nobody does that. So
no, that's honestly one of the secrets. If you kind of want to break out from the pack, you just got to hit things from. It could be the same thing, but you got to hit it from a different angle. Yeah, that's what she said. I mean? You got. I knew you were. I was thinking in my head I shouldn't say this because he's going to say that.
I thought he was going to hit it from the back. I thought you were saying.
Stop it.
Okay.
Stop it. But that's true. That's really true. Yeah. You got to do things a little bit different than everybody else.
Well, I almost set
yourself apart.
I'm not gonna say I didn't.
I haven't seen anybody go camping with a chicken though.
No.
So on your other channel, I think you're golden.
I did see one guy. That guy was on survival season. Yeah. Mountain guy.
Okay. I don't know.
Well, he had a one-legged chicken named Hops and took it camping one time, but nobody's ever took one stealth camping. You know what stealth camping is? I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna say borderline. It's not illegal, but I say.
Well, you're camping in a parking lot.
In that see the purple bush up there inside. Yeah. That's so stealth camping. I took her stealth camper twice. Yeah. One in the storage unit, one in a back of an abandoned semi truck. But she don't care as long as she's.
You have more than one that you take.
I just have the one right now.
One that you take with you.
I left the whole agreement with the house in Mississippi. My ex, all the chickens except 2 of them that had health issues. Yeah, I took with me. Okay. And then Luna, the one that had the logo and everything, came inside, laid an egg every day, and came back outside. And she came inside every night to watch. She died 2 months after that. I didn't want to cage her up. Yeah. But I think a fox got in the yard, and she had to let me know. She died. So I only have one now. One died on Christmas Day. So Paula's the last one. I'm waiting for her. I'm not waiting for her to die, but when she goes, I'm already buying the stuff for tax write-offs for the 72-volt batteries and stuff for my solar car. And I'm going to start building it next year, and I'm going to go coast to coast. Yeah. So when she passes, I'm going to have that built probably and tested in about 3 months, just going coast to coast. Yeah. So just, I'm that guy. I did a 95-mile bike ride on a bicycle with about 100 extra pounds on me. I had a saddlebag and a backpack. Yeah. And I had to get a bike. I had to get a new bike 2 days in because the bike spokes busted with all this muscle. And he'd have to laugh that hard. Oh, man. But yeah, so I had to change everything over. But that was one of the most meditational things I've ever done. Yeah. As a kid, I moved from New Madrid and Sikeston all the way to St. Louis. So as a kid, I always wanted to ride a bike back. So they said, how'd you figure out how to get back? I said, well, I called my mom's neighbor, said, can you drop me off at the Arch? And when I got there, I Googled Sikeston on my phone and hit the bike thing. And that's how I got back. And I had to go through Illinois, Missouri, because my gun permit is not good in Illinois.
Yeah.
So I had to do 20 extra miles. But it was halfway through that trip, though, she had texted me saying my chicken died. So that kind of knocked me down off cloud 9. But yeah, I like to do stuff different on the channel. Big Ray wouldn't stand a chance versus Brandon. Well, it's going to be.
Well, we're not
in another guy. Yeah.
It's 2 against 1.
It's going to be one challenge where they only let one person do it, but we're doing it where they're letting both of them eat, and then I'm going to do one, just for a fun event, advertising, and just a good time.
Yeah. And honestly, I grew up right here in West Dallas. I was born and raised right here in West Dallas.
Oh, really?
Yep.
And here's Krista Hall that had that emailed me to let me know that.
There you go.
So if it wasn't for Krista Hall here, guys, we wouldn't be sitting here together right now.
Yeah.
So I do thank you very much. And I did a Chili's video. I did inside of Chili's.
Chili's?
The
restaurant.
I done made up the 3 for 3 thing. So I did 3 whole meals on the way here the first day. That's one of my videos. So I did a speech on. She sponsored. So people pay me a certain amount of money, and I just make it happen with whatever they give me.
Yeah.
I don't want too much. Just if it's like 20 or 30 or 40 or whatever, I'll just make something happen with what they give me and just shout them out like a family thing.
Yeah.
But
that's cool.
some businesses try to get me to do it. Like, I'm not doing a $20 Energizer commercial for somebody.
Right.
Because it's about family. Trying to do family stuff. Just shout loved ones out.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Okay, let's see what else we got here. Pedigo says, well, that's even more fun to watch. How exciting. Can't wait for the video. I can't either. And like I said, I'm not holding you back. Whenever you want to throw your video out, just throw it out, and I'll get mine out there.
Well, you'll know when mine comes out, because you're going to get a pile of subscribers.
A lot of people saying that you whoop me.
Me and Big Ray, we've been talking a lot about this.
Yeah.
We are pretty confident that we're gonna
at least a little bit.
We're gonna hang with you.
Get in just a little bit. I'm sorry. There you go.
We're confident that we're gonna hang with you at least. Even if we lose, hopefully we don't lose too bad.
I think the Victory Crew can handle some food.
Yeah, we can.
So are like Ray? What is the second runner up if he can't? Like if he chickens out?
No, that's it. Big Ray's not going to chicken out.
No, he's fired if he is, huh?
No, he's in. We've been talking about this for a while.
I just saw it must be an older video or something. You were going to make your driveway bigger, but I thought another video I saw a retaining wall.
So if you're watching on Facebook, they're all scattered.
Okay, so I understand now, because people think I'm in Dallas and I was in London.
Yeah,
like that's 3 years ago.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's the same thing with me. The videos are all over the place.
All right.
YouTube, they're all chronological, so you just follow along on YouTube.
Yeah, so you got fatter. Like 5 years ago.
Yeah, right.
For my 195 mile bike ride.
Yeah, like what happened? Why is your beard grayer than it used to be? Like last week, I'm like, well, that video you watched was 4 years ago. Yeah,
so it's hard for people to even to fathom the videos that's out on YouTube are not shot right to the cloud when I make it and go right into YouTube.
Some people think that.
Like, I said.
I mean, wouldn't that be nice though? Just record it on your camera, and then you just push the button and it would just pop up on YouTube, all edited with music and everything. Yeah, perfectly.
It'd be nice. The AI,
that would be really nice.
Just hit that button. Yeah. Everybody be doing it.
Yeah. There's so much stuff though that.
So you still do your YouTube videos like me. You do YouTube, but you let the other company do the other.
Yeah. So I have a third-party company.
Do they screw your stuff up too? Like
yes. They'll call stuff the wrong name.
Oh wow,
they call tools the wrong name. That's AI. It makes me look really stupid. Like Ryan's really dumb. He called that. It's not me. Yeah. It's them. They don't know anything about it.
You know what I do though on my channel? I mess with people that say the wrong things anyway. Yeah. So they actually think that's actually me doing it to mess with people. Yeah. So I didn't call them, but I had a conference call with them once or a few times. But I told them, I said, look, please let a human being look at the video and see what I'm eating, so the title's the same. Because I walked into this speech, I was at Pyro Pizza. Yeah. Whatever they had in front of me. Guy ordered a salad. Yeah. So the title's like, can you eat this pizza faster than me? And they're like, hey, just so you know, it's not a pizza.
Yeah. I get that all the time too, but what are you gonna do?
Max says if they were an outdoors unsupervised shirt, they could win.
Oh, we should
you
do.
begin.
Hey, this is. Oh, I was thinking about this.
I was going to wear my
on the way.
outdoor shirt.
Do you have a hat?
Oh,
Do you have any hats?
I didn't bring any hats.
You got shirts though?
I got the shirts I get you.
Okay.
The yellow
So
and
here's the deal. If we beat you, you got to wear Easy Money hat. I'll bring it tomorrow on your next video, your next big challenge. Easy Money hat. And if you beat us, I got to wear one of your shirts on my next video.
Let's go for
All
next.
right.
Let's go for
All
next
right.
7 videos.
7 videos.
Yeah,
Man, that's a lot. We'll just go for one. I'm a little
He already
scared.
knows.
Still.
He already knows he's gonna
My
lose.
confidence levels,
Okay.
it's good, but it's not great.
Okay. So that's the deal. Again, Steven, when will the video come out? We're not really sure. His might come out in 2 weeks. Mine's like 2 months. I try to put mine kind of around. You know what I'm talking about.
Chronological.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you. So it's more 2 syllables. I'm out. So, but yeah, it's my London trip is still going. We did 18 videos in 12 days.
That is so much. I
people-
don't know how you can do that.
You know what people do? They say, "Oh, go see the such and such." I said, they don't. A lot of people don't understand business trips. On my business trips,
Yeah.
there's not. Hey, look at that picnic area.
You're
Let's
just
go
going
take
and
a
going and
picnic."
going. Yeah.
It's like I need to get to this spot in this time and get to this hotel, find a parking spot. And then we just found out one of the parking that we got. We parked at some grocery store and it was a $300 and something fine.
Oh my
Because the
goodness.
cameras pick up everything.
Oh yeah.
You just parked there, and we went to go to a challenge.
Sure.
We won like $300 a piece from one challenge, and we came back another day to like 100. So, but half that money was gone for parking.
If you try to do your camping over there, you'll get busted right away.
I was going to do one stealth, but I was like, you know what? It's just too much. Like in the future, what I want to be doing, I'm just going to be driving, and it's going to be not a challenge like food challenge trip. It's going to be a stealth where I can find a unique spot instead of just any kind of bush.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we got about 30 minutes, and I'm going to be on here. I'm not sure if you got to head home to the family, but whenever you got to go, let me know.
All right.
I'm not
I'll hang
rushing
on
you.
for just a little bit more.
Okay, I'm not rushing at all. Did you want something to eat?
Not a chance, brother. Are you trying to
Unless
set me up for failure?
You still got. You can eat all the way till like about 12 o'clock in the night. You can get a midnight snack.
Do you think that's a good idea, though?
I don't know. I don't know how your
now
body.
You won't give me that.
Because I know, guys, it's TMI. I pee 20 ounces an hour. Like I had when I was training, I don't know if it's still like that, but I would time everything. I would make sure. So 3 hours beforehand, I could drink a certain amount and try to stretch my stomach a little bit. So
they have a strategy. So one of my strategies is when I'm done with you here, I'm going to work out, full body workout.
Yeah,
Don't you think that will help?
That's what they say.
And then
but
tomorrow,
you look at this muscle. I usually don't work out. If you catch me running, call the cops. Somebody's after me.
I think it's a good idea because working out. I'm just telling you, if I went for a swim, you're done.
Oh wow!
You know how swim makes you hungry, right?
You lose. That's the best workout.
I'm telling you,
it's
after
best
swimming,
for me because all my muscle hits my knees.
Yeah.
Because anything weight above a certain amount is like twice on your knees or 4 times.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? That's why I don't run.
Yeah. Swimming does make you hungry, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I don't get to swim much at all.
No, I don't. Well, I swim in the summer. We have a boat. We try to go out once in a while on a Saturday night. We'll just bring dinner on the boat. It's nice.
Okay.
Bring the whole family.
John says, fix the computer problem. No more freezing up. Oh, I do want to tell you guys, I'm not shooting at 1080 right here. If you're shooting from a phone, usually it's only 720 when it's horizontal, but if landscape, they'll let you shoot 1080. This will shoot in 1080 if I have a better cord. The cord is not the 1080 cord. I forgot to bring that one. But if you ever want to dumb your computer down to the cog down there, that settings wheel, and dumb it down to 360 or whatever, a lot of times it depends on your signal. So if your signal is not pulling good, then you dumb it down. They always think it's on this end.
Yeah.
They actually have 200 something upload and download, 290.
Yeah.
Usually you go to something like yesterday. I was at one in Whiting, Indiana, Whiting, and it was like 0.1.
Oh man.
Oh, it was sad, but it was real good. Max says better than VHS analog grain. It is just a tad, just goes better.
So I got a question for you. So when it comes to like food challenges, what's your favorite kind of food?
Okay, I get that.
Like you look forward to it. Like it tastes good still.
I tell people
a lot of stuff.
I tell people just variety. I like to graze on a lot of different stuff.
Yeah.
Like the garbage disposal type thing. I don't really like. I don't even heat food up. Like my mom used to be like, "Hey, why don't you heat?" It's like it's already done by the time it gets heated up. So I really like food reviews. I'm the stupidest food review guy you probably would ever listen to because I started messing with people. Oh, it tastes kind of round. Yeah. Like a pizza. It tastes like you ain't gonna believe this. It tastes just like a pizza. Like I don't have.
Is there like a particular food challenge, like a type of food that you're just gonna destroy? You're gonna love it.
Overall, I like pizzas.
Pizza.
Overall,
yeah,
thin crust pizzas. But if I'm not doing it, I like deep dish pizza. If I'm not doing it,
I've seen. I don't know whose video I was watching.
But I did 8 pounds. Yeah, solo.
Dude, it was like this.
They had a milkshake with it.
I think so.
Yeah. It's 8 pound. They got a solo and they got a 2-person. We did both of those. And I was waiting for that look-alike Andy Griffith, the cop.
Yeah,
Barney.
Yeah,
I put a bullet in my pocket, and he comes in, and while I was doing the video, and I got my bullet out.
Yeah,
because he always carried that bullet.
Yeah, that's funny, man.
I'm old, but my mom used to make us watch all that.
How old are you? We're probably similar.
I'm 48.
I'm 47.
Oh, there you go.
47 on the 20th, actually. Coming
okay.
Up.
Well,
3 days, man.
I thought your birthday just came.
Nope.
I must watch an old ass.
That's a Facebook thing again. Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah, Facebook will get you every time. Yeah, people always wishing me happy birthday all year long.
That's what it was too.
Yeah,
because it just showed up a week ago, I think.
Yeah.
Happy birthday! Like, I didn't wish him. I probably wish you had. I probably text you say happy birthday. You're like, what's this about? Okay. Miracle Whip. Oh yeah, they know I like Miracle Whip. I'm a Miracle Whip.
Miracle Whip's good, man.
Do you like Miracle Whip?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's got that sweetness.
Yeah.
Like mayonnaise just not there. This is not there with mayonnaise. You got that little bit of sweetness.
I mean, I got whipped cream packs in my bag. Yeah. And you know what? I said I was going to move to Arkansas because I almost said Arkansas, and that's another story in itself. But out of 300 and something challenges, I've never had Miracle Whip on a burger, like a challenge. I was in Arkansas, first one. The next day, again, I was like, I'm moving to Arkansas.
Oh, yeah.
They love Miracle Whip.
I like sauce. Sauce on stuff. I'm going to ask the place tomorrow if they got some sauce. Because I think sauce helps it helps it go down.
I told them I want to showcase their sauces. They got more than one. So I said, I'm going to do them all and showcase them.
Yes.
And maybe that might be an excuse. I'm going to slow down.
You already know that place probably has some great sauces.
Yeah. They got Alex. Oh, I can't even say.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's an Alex.
Yeah.
Alex. What's his name? Alex.
That's the manager, Alex.
I was getting so excited there. I've never had that in a challenge though.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Never had Alex. All right, Sports Freak, thank you very much. I'm sorry I didn't get to too many questions. So if you have one more question, Sports Freak, that I didn't get to, please say it now, because I do apologize that I'm gabbing a lot. The only way I run is for my life. I'm with Brandon. Okay. Okay, guys. I'm gonna see about a few more questions before I let Ryan go, because I probably missed like every single one of them. It's all good, brother. I like listening to the stream. Well, thank you very much. I know a lot of people though, they do lives with other people and 3 or 4 people. I can see how they get too much talking here and forget about people that's just watching.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah,
it's hard.
And I try to incorporate everybody in. You know,
I do live streams like once, probably average like once every week and a half or so.
Okay.
Like that. So.
I try every Friday at 6, 7 p.m. Central, something like that. And I don't know how out of about 6, 7 years, I might have missed maybe 12 at the most, maybe 5. But if I can help it, I try to go live no matter what. Yeah. But I did
that's a good question right there. If you want to answer that one.
You ever throw up after a challenge? I'm going to tell you, if it's freaking hot. If it's hot, I'm not going to do it. I came back from Las Vegas. I didn't tell anybody why I was losing so much weight at the time, but I'm not going to say. Well, I can say I was passing blood for about a month and a half. A hot challenge I did. So I don't do.
No way, really?
Yeah, I got ulcers. I got like lactose intolerant. I still stupid. I stopped doing the 12-pound ice creams.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I bought a brand new pair of underwear, and guess what happened? It got left in the bathroom. That's the worst I actually got.
So you don't do the hot stuff anymore?
If it's like 5 or 6 wings, maybe I might be stupid enough to do it still, but I try not to do it. I'll pass them up.
I would not enjoy that at
People
all.
I tell people it's like watching cops on TV. Nobody wants to be pulled over. They like to watch people get pulled over.
Yeah.
That's how hot stuff is.
Yeah.
They don't want to do it. They want to see somebody in pain.
Yep. They want to see you suffer.
But my problem is I need somebody to do that with me because they always think it's not even that hot, Brandon. I know because I got a good poker. I come from a bad neighborhood, so I got a good poker face. It's just like it doesn't seem as hot because I'm stupid. I just know that I'm not going to probably die, that it's going to eventually be over with. So I got a different thought pattern, and I meditate a lot. So I don't keep thinking about, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot. I don't think about it. I think about that tree over there has so much shade on it that I would park there. Like I think about stupid stuff. That's not like a big 12-pound pizza when I was doing it. I'm thinking about how many shingles are on that roof, and like
I don't know how you can think of anything when your tongue's on fire.
It's like it's a meditation thing. You got to just mind over matter thing.
That's probably how you control when you first start out eating too.
Well, you don't. People and I learned it when I was going to AA class and stuff. When you're trying to stop, when you're trying not to think about something and you're thinking about that, you're thinking about it more because you're. But what you do is divert it. Like my problems in life, I have had a whole lot of problems in life, and I started helping other people out and get out of my situation because there's a lot of stuff that I couldn't even control. So I would help them out and it would fade away. Like me not thinking about it, and I feel better about myself. And that's just like how I try to do stuff in life now. Like if I'm feeling like crap, like something, I just go, hey, the old lady needs in the car or somebody at Walmart that said this was too much. I might actually give her $20. Like get the good stuff. So just to get out of myself and I try not to videotape every single good deed or bad deed I do. I try to.
People get funny about that too.
Yeah, I do $100. Hold on a minute, let me start this camera.
Yeah, it's not only that. It's like even if you have good intentions, because I've given people stuff, on camera. I still do off camera as well, but it's hard because some people, because you do, I want to give people stuff on camera. I kind of want to try to set an example. Snowball effect. So other people can be like, wow, well, that was pretty nice. Like maybe I could do that for somebody and help them because they see the reaction, the people love it or, they're touched or whatever.
Right here.
Yeah. So it's not like you're just trying to do it because I'm trying to get the views or it's like if you actually have a good heart and you're trying to do something good for somebody, like I want to show more, but you're hesitant because you're going to get accused of doing it for the views or whatever. So most of the stuff I do, I don't show. But every once in a while, I'll show a little something. But I really try to limit it.
I do the same thing. Like every now and then, I want people to catch that bug. I guess you call it. Just exactly. Some people never think about certain situations. It's like okay, next time that happens, I might do that.
And some people are just so appreciative, even if you do something really small.
Yeah.
And they're so appreciative. Like sometimes it doesn't take much just to help somebody, just to show a little bit of love. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes the best. But one lady, I was in Aldi's, and I just reminded of the lady getting her groceries and having the 2 kids there, and she goes, "You can't have that," and not because they're being mad. It's like it didn't look like I don't want to judge, but it looked like she might have needed the money. So I'm like, I'll pay for her groceries. Yeah. She looked at me and she goes, "No," and it's like I slapped her. Like she took offense, like I was looking down upon her or something. But I just saw from my childhood, maybe motherly, helping her out. Maybe they can do stuff with the money with the kids, but I
guess that's a risk too.
Yeah, she didn't accept the money, and she was like, she looked offended. I felt bad. I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't.
Well, some people get offended about everything. Some people get offended if you hold the door for them. I can hold the door myself. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, guys, the sun's creeping in on us. We're trying to dumb this down a little bit, but it gets dark here late though.
Well. Summer's creeping in on us, man.
What time you start working?
Today? Me?
Yeah.
We start at 6:15.
6:15. Okay. Yeah. Any normal late folks? Like
this year with I've had it's been a perennial problem through 24 years of business. So this year what I started doing is I'll give the guys a $500 bonus every single month. every month if they show up for work on time for that month. So today, actually it was today, I wrote everybody a $550 check.
Oh wow!
Because
everybody.
one guy didn't do it. He was late once. So I split his money with the rest of the guys. So everybody got $550.
Oh.
So I'm not keeping any of the money either way. So if none of the guys show up, just one, then one guy's getting the big bonus.
Oh wow!
So I'm trying to keep the guys from slashing
Well,
each other's tires.
I was just.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I was just about to say they're gonna flatten somebody's tires. Like, I'll show him.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
things have been a lot better this year since I started doing that so far.
I'll tell you that one guy I saw the video. He came in with this $500 pair of boots.
Oh yeah.
And that reminded me of my buddy. He would wear $700 pair of pants. Like, what the hell are you doing? I wouldn't even buy those pants.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't wear them to work.
Yeah. It's fun though. I love construction. Satisfying. Like a big meal. Really big meal. Like tomorrow.
Okay. Hope they don't get no slump.
Yeah.
Come in with I guess a 5. You say a 5 slump is good.
Yeah, 5 slump is pretty good for.
So 7 is like just
it's
too
getting
much.
wetter.
Okay.
You know, 5 is.
7's lower. So the lower the number, higher because it doesn't drop.
So a 5-inch slump, and then if you go lower to say like a 2-inch slump, 2 has less water.
Okay, it keeps that, so it don't slump as much. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I know what they did on Sky Air Force Base. They had a cylinder.
That's what it is.
And then what they did, I think they had to. I don't know if they.
A slump test is with a cone. They fill it up, they scoop concrete into it, and then they rod it 25 times.
But it was like round.
Yeah, it's round, and then they'll pull
I
the
saw
cone
that,
off.
but ours is like it was actually like round, like.
Well, a cylinder typically they'll pour cylinders, and then they'll crush them with a hydraulic
Yeah,
press to find out the PSI.
Oh,
so
okay,
those
that's
are test
what they did.
cylinders.
Okay.
Yeah. Little concrete talk. It's just
right.
bonus material
There you
for your eating audience. They're like, what is he talking about?
So now you know what a slump is.
Slump test. Yeah.
Okay, Southern Underground is right here, and both very good guys. So weird to see them together. Yeah, it might not. I mean, hopefully in the future, maybe something else. But right now, it's good that I'm glad that he's a down to earth person, because a lot of people that have lots of subscribers, I'm not gonna say they don't know anybody, because it's the more followers you have, it's hard to keep up with anything. Yeah. It's not because they're not trying to.
You get busier.
Yeah.
You just get busier and busier. And
crazy.
Busier.
Now I'm like at my 100,000. It's crazy busy, and with the Facebook, with all of them, like 22,000 just in like maybe, I think 6 months before December, and then December was 100,000, and then it's already 200,000. Yeah. So it's crazy. And and I don't answer comments on Facebook or TikTok barely, and I apologize if you tried to get me there. I don't even do Instagram or Twitter. I do YouTube. Like I can only handle one.
Yeah, exactly.
You say it, folks.
I think with social media, I think the danger is primarily with the younger folks. You know, the younger guys and ladies that find that fame. And when you're younger, because you didn't really get on social media till you're older, and it was the same with me. I've only been on for 3 years. I already was the man that I am. You know what I mean? Yeah. You already know who you are. Yeah. You know all your
You're showing the
failures.
world who you are.
Yeah, you know all your failures. You know who you are. You know your capabilities. So even if you gain any subscribers and you got a bunch of people saying, oh, you know, they're praising you know what I mean? It doesn't get your head, because you're already established. You know what I mean? You are who you are. If you're 18, 19, 20, and all these people are praising you, a lot of those people let it get to their head. And that's when they get arrogant and they change. You know what I mean? Like, we're not going to change.
No, that's not.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I am the man that
old
I am.
dog, new tricks.
No, that's true. That's true. It's fun. I like it. You know what I mean? It's fun, but you don't let it get to your head.
Yeah, and like Static just said, I just like both of y'all because y'all are generally yourselves. And that's what I like. And when I watch people, I watch another, and I talk about him all the time, the Outside Gear Review. He does reviews of tents and stuff, but he buys them and he reviews them honest, like crazy honest. And I'm cheap, but that camera there, it's not cheap, and I know it's good. Like stuff that he recommends. If I want something like, I go straight to one of his videos. I look in his comments, and he has everything he uses on that video in his affiliate links, and that's pretty much the only way he gets money. Is from YouTube, but from the affiliate links. Yeah. But if it's in there, not this. It's in the bag. But I got a carbon tripod and everything, and a light that's crazy good. But it's not cheap, but it's worth it. Like so, and he comes across like that. He's a family guy, And I like to learn about like people's not their whole life. I don't be too snoopy, but I like that you're a family person and you're not just like just work and like So it's good. It's good to know the person.
Yeah, I let people in on more of my life than some channels. I show my family and show all my shortcomings, failures, everything.
It's just the way I tell people. It's not what happens to you in life; it's what you do that happened. Like when it happens, what do you do after that? That's what life's about. Yeah. You can say it's all over. And I was living in the woods for 2 weeks across from the house as all the bills were paid. I was hearing voices, seeing things. I was drinking. Yeah, I was bad, like way bad. Yeah. And I don't have it. I don't have anything to blame it on now when I'm doing crazy stuff. Like it ain't the alcohol, but it's I was picking up cigarette butts from the ground, trying to get cigarettes. And, so it's and I tell people, I says you don't want it to happen. There's always somebody worse off than you. Oh yeah. There's always somebody worse off than you. So don't think you're the only person in the world that has problems. I mean, I got problems. And sometimes I share them on here. There's some problems I just don't want to bombard you with that it'll handle itself. But just to know that where I come from, and I never knew that the saying, if I could do it, anybody can do it. Yeah. I know that saying because I'm that person that's been through all that. That's
a good comment too, right there. That one right there.
Static said, if you're not yourself on YouTube and let the money get to your head, that's how you blow up. But then again, a lot of YouTubers
aren't happy.
Yeah, with all the money and fame.
That's not where it's at.
No, it's I tell people all the stuff that I was doing here, everything was going to go to my daughter. Like she passed away about 3 years, about 3.25 years ago. But everything was going to go her. I'm not going to say I'm not just going to give all the money away right now, but I do more stuff than I would. Like maybe some bigger tips if they go out their way more. I might give up more money, and I'm not as cheap buying stuff for you guys to get better quality. And I finally got me I'm treating myself a little better, and I had a '98 Dodge truck for so long, you know, that I finally got a little car, enterprise car, and I finally got a brand new vehicle. First brand new vehicle I ever bought, but it's because of you guys. But it's I don't have really anybody to leave my money to, and I already got plans of what I want to do with that. If my mom's not here, you know, I got stuff that I got set up that I want to do that it's not really everybody else's business. I don't want to just like say it now to be like I'm trying to be humble. Yeah, and that's what keeps me the person I am. I try to be humble as I can, even though I'm on camera. I like to have fun. So
yeah, of course.
But it's I'm the same person. I'm still cheap. I don't care. My brain is still like, I'd rather spend money, like buy you something and me not eat nothing at all. Like my brain, I'll just save money. I don't know what it is. It's like, it's just me. I'm just, it's cheap. If two vegans are arguing, is it considered beef? I heard that one. I heard that one before. Good one.
If you beat Ryan, he has to get a victory. I think he means if Ryan beats you, you got to get a victory tattoo.
I'm not doing any tattoos. Sorry about that. You know what? Just 2 days ago, I was thinking about getting a tattoo, a ladybug on my daughter. That probably, if I did anything like tattooed anything, I would have probably just do something like that just for her. But I mean, I don't know. People, these are the older shirts, but my newer shirts has a little ladybug in it. So people are, whoa, you got all the me rings, you got a ladybug on your shirt. You're funny. You're like, that's what it is.
Did you ever show anybody those slippers that you wear?
The slippers?
Yeah.
Oh, the Crocs. Oh, they know.
Oh,
they
man,
know. They know. This is a ladybug right here. Man. Yeah, and I got all food. Yeah. I do slow motions of those. Like that. I got balls. Funny. I got balls that go on these.
Yeah?
Yeah, they go on the back and say they're male Crocs.
That's funny. That's funny.
Okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna the sun's about to shine in my eyeballs. So if you got any other questions, just a minute or two, and I'm gonna jump off here because it's been an hour. I know they're probably tired of me in here with this big old camera. It's not the small camera. I got the big Sony out, and guys, I got another Sony. I thought it was gonna come before this, but Amazon pushed it back a day. They're getting so busy. They're pushing everything back.
Amazon?
It's not. Yeah, it's not. It's not been on time. Dante says, "Does Ryan think YouTube changed his life for the better?"
Man, honestly, social media has a lot of positives and it has a lot of negatives.
Kind of balances out, but
so I would say that social media in general, I won't limit it to just YouTube, but the positives have definitely outweighed the negatives. Although there's a lot of things I hate about social media.
Yeah.
I hate about social media, but there's a lot of stuff I love about it too. And if I had to do it all over again, I would do the same thing the way that I did it.
Okay.
I don't have any regrets. I'll put it that way.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a lot of negatives. There's been some problems for sure. It's caused some big problems in my life.
I told people first thing I do in the morning, get my coffee and go to the hidden comments first.
Yeah.
And I knock those out first because I didn't have my coffee yet, so I'm pretty good to go.
Yeah.
And then after that, then I get one freaking awesome comment that I forget about the rest of them.
Yeah.
So that's why I take care of the bad ones first.
Yeah.
And I get the ones that saying that they don't have an appetite because they might have some kind of chemotherapy or something. They watch the videos and it helps out. And they're in the hospital or something, and it really makes me feel a lot better. And I forget all the negative stuff. And I might post something that somebody said, like, I can't wait till the day you die.
Yeah.
Somebody said that.
Oh, yeah.
So I pinned it, right?
All the time, yeah.
I pinned it just to get the algorithm going. So you guys comment, and they're like, why do you let people get to you? I'm out fishing or something.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that post.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't bother me. I know somebody got issues if they're waiting for the day I die. They're probably I'm in their head more than they're in my head.
Yeah.
Like Howard Stern or something. That's where I learned it from. Howard Stern, he says more people watch him that don't like him than watch him that likes him. So they have to know what he says. Yeah. So sometimes it pays the same.
It says kids watching concrete YouTube videos like so crazy. Dante, I have a lot of kids that watch the channel.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's a lot of families and kids, which you wouldn't think, but it's the way that we do the videos because it's entertainment.
Yeah.
The kids just love it. And it's real fast paced. So you're never watching the same thing for a long period of time. It always keeps moving. Yeah. So it keeps the kids with the short attention spans, I can keep their attention.
You got the 8 second or somebody said
I don't have like it's in my head when I edit.
If you ever see
I'm moving on, I'll do a cut.
It's good.
I'm moving on.
Even though if it's like 5 seconds off of it, it still jumps a little bit. So your brain's still like, oh.
Yeah. And if you're saying something that's interesting, if you're trying to make a point that people want to hear, you can go long.
Yeah.
If people want to hear that.
You gotta zoom in.
But you don't want to talk about something boring for 10 minutes. I mean, you're just done then.
Like this one, on mine, if you see my timeline on like an hour-long video, there's like a sushi, like somebody just get like a Chinese sword and just start ninja. You see all these because I have 3 cameras sometimes, and I'll chop it up and I try different camera angles, like maybe every 10 seconds or
More cameras is more time.
And then I got the creek cam thing where I'm going towards the everybody is watching. Maybe I try to pick out the good, good stuff, and a lot goes into it more than people think. And then you got people that say, "Hey, I don't like the music." Like, look, I changed it up. I don't like country actually, but I put it in if there's a stake. If it feels like it goes in there, you guys say it. But if it goes in that video, I think the flow of it, and I played drums since I was in 3rd grade, so I know music, and I know the feeling of if I'm talking about something and people don't understand. If you're in the woods and they start getting sentimental, there's no guy in the violin playing the sentimental music. Yeah. But I put that in there because it's funny to me because because when they play it, I was like, there's nobody playing that. They're just doing that to get you where they want you to be. Yeah. But I can't please everybody. Like, what that rap crap? Like, well, that's what they played actually in that environment. So if you go there, they're going to play that music. It's like I'm not setting you up. They're not playing rock and roll. Yeah. They're playing rap. I don't want to hear that rap.
I've always felt like music was important in videos. It's like I have certain music that I'll play. If it's a Monday and the day's going terrible and we have a really stressful pour, the concrete's getting hard, you're going to have more of a dramatic
rock
music.
And roll, what I mean? Like mad, angry.
You got, your music has to fit the feel of what's going on in the video. or if it's a Friday and we're having a chill day and the pour's going great, that's going to be a different kind of music.
Ambiance or something.
Yeah. So like feel good music.
Yeah, that's what
we
I
want
do.
people to feel like they're in the video, and music helps you to do that.
Yeah, if they see
Really
the
important,
London videos, I got some like British type music.
Yeah, oh,
in there,
yeah,
you
for
know, it's
sure.
like, so,
Yeah.
but yes, the sun's getting me right
Killing
now.
you now.
Yeah.
Killing you. It's going to burn a hole.
Tan right here in Wisconsin.
You don't want to get a sunburn because that could be
I'll
an
have an
excuse why you don't show up
tomorrow.
tomorrow. Yeah, like I got a sunburn on my face from the live stream last night. Oh, come on.
Well, guys, I want to thank Ryan for coming into this live. I really appreciate him doing that. We're not going to be friends tomorrow for about an hour. We're going to smack talk and we're going to do what we got to do. But it's for the camera, folks. So if you see the video, we're not mad at each other. That's just the video, okay? So we do appreciate you guys.
Me and Big Ray versus Brandon.
Yeah,
we're calling him the Garbage Man. So that's your nickname, Garbage Man.
Whatever. I've been called worse.
Yeah, like I say that all the time.
In one video.
Yeah.
The announcer, I wanted to stop, and he called me everything but my name. He said, "Garbage truck, garbage man, garb guy." I was like, but I like I said, I've been called worse, and I know who I am.
Yeah.
But guys, I want to thank you very much. I really appreciate it. But this video, like I said, on his channel, look in the descriptions. You'll see the Facebook and YouTube. And on YouTube, this will be out in about 2 weeks on his channel. On my channel, it'll be out before the end of the year. It'll be about 2 months, okay? About 2 months. So appreciate you guys. We're going to get off here. So thank you very much. And toodles.
Adios.
All right.